Hello and welcome to the grand finale of my Nuzlocke run. It's been a wild ride, but it's time to make champs out of these dudes. And by the way, thanks for all the love for the song. I was actually a little bit worried about it. Glad you liked it. Anyway, before we can start the Elite Four, I've got to grab some items. And they actually have ether for sale here, which really does make things easier because this shit is usually finite. And I have enough money for a bunch of items because I level grinded on Pokemon trainers for so long that I maxed my money out. That's the first time I've done this without cheating. Craziness. Well, with a bunch of items for in between the battles, let's start the Elite Four. First up is the Ice Queen Lorelai, and here's her squad. Nothing too out of the ordinary here apart from Wigglytuff, which is a bit strange, but whatever I guess. She opened up with a Dugong and I sent out Hentaimon because of her ridiculous amount of coverage. Hentaimon first used a magical leaf that gets Dugong's health down to just a quarter, and Dugong responds with a surf that only takes a tiny chip out of Hentaimon's health. And on the next turn, Hentaimon gets the kill with another magical leaf. I thought she would have healed that Dugong up for sure. What good luck. The next Pokemon she sent out was Slowbro. Yes, more fine prey for the mighty Hentaimon. And right off the bat, Hentaimon uses a magical leaf that gets Slowbro a hit away from death. And the Slowbro uses a yawn on Hentaimon. But before Hentaimon is put to sleep by the yawn, she manages to take out the Slowbro with another magical leaf. But upon Milotic's entrance, Hentaimon finally succumbs to the yawn, which is very annoying. But we get some luck, and on the first turn of Hentaimon's sleep, Milotic misses a Hydro Pump that probably would have been very damaging. And the luck keeps on going on the second turn of Hentaimon's sleep. Milotic again misses a Hydro Pump. This is it, lads. Got mittens! But our luck runs out on Hentaimon's third turn of sleep, and she is smashed with a Hydro Pump that cuts her health almost in half. And after 4 turns of Hentaimon being still asleep, which isn't very lucky, Milotic misses a third time with the Hydro Pump. I'm telling you, every god you can think of loves this Pokemon. But finally, on the 5th day, our Lord and Saviour awakes to unleash a Psychic that hits the Milotic for nearly 3/4 of her health. And Milotic again misses her Hydro Pump, which is unprecedented. 4 out of 5 Hydro Pumps missed. Game Freak, you sure about the accuracy on this move? Milotic's probably just distracted by Hentaimon's tits. And the luckiest Pokemon in the fucking world finishes off the Milotic with a Psychic. Who needs other Pokemon when you've got Hentaimon, eh? Next on the chopping block is Walrein, and Hentaimon smacks her with a magical leaf that leaves her with just a quarter of her health remaining. And she replies with a surf that halves what's remaining of Hentaimon's health. And I decided to stick with Hentaimon, and she finishes off the Walrein with another magical leaf. Hentaimon is a beast. She just massacred 4 out of 6 of her Pokemon. She next sent out a Wigglytuff, and I decided it was time to give this killer a rest, and I sent in Brett to take down this fuzzy cunt. And on his way in, Brett manages to dodge a blizzard. What the hell is going on in this battle? I'm getting very lucky. And the luck continues. Brett one-shots the Wigglytuff with a Brick Break. I'm so proud of this squad. And her last Pokemon is Lapras, and she opens up with a Rain Dance, and Brett hits her with a Body Slam, cutting her health in half. Then Lapras hits Brett with a pretty weak Hydro Pump, and Brett finishes the job off with another Body Slam. All I'm gonna say is... You're not singing! You're not singing! You're not singing anymore! Easy, easy. But to be fair to her, she got incredibly unlucky with those Hydro Pumps. If they'd hit Hentaimon, we might have had some problems. Well, onward to Bruno. And here's his squad. Man, there's a lot of Pokemon I love in there. Steelix, Machamp, Poliwrath. They're all fucking awesome. But anyway, Bruno opens up with a Steelix, and I decided to let Rudolph take the lead in this battle. And we're still getting the luck because Rudolph kills the Steelix in one shot with a critical Surf before it can do anything. Next up is Domfan, and guess what? Surf, dead. I feel like Santana is helping from the heavens. I mean, the retirement home, because, you know, he's not dead and stuff. He's probably watching on the TV with a tear in his eye. And the next Pokemon Bruno sent out was Armaldo. And, Surf dead. God damn, Rudolph is going fucking sicko mode on these fools. And Bruno then sent out Machamp that put up a bit more of a fight than those that came before him. I got Rudolph to first use the Psybeam that cuts Machamp's health in half, and then Machamp responded with a powerful Cross Chop that takes a good 3/4 of Rudolph's health. And I knew that Rudolph had superior speed, so I stuck with her, and she finished the Machamp off with another Psybeam. Rudolph, you're doing a very good job for your first big battle. And the next Pokemon sent out was Hitmontop, and I think it's a good time to switch out Rudolph. She's done a good job. And I sent in our beastly Siren Hentaimon to wreck this jabroni. And Hitmontop hit Hentaimon with a feeble high jump kick on her entrance. And Hentaimon did not appreciate getting kicked in the face, so she one-shotted that cheeky little git with a Psychic. Slay Queen. And Bruno sends out his last Pokemon, Poliwrath, and Psychic dead. Well, that was a surprisingly easy battle. This is going a little bit too well for my liking. But anyway, let's take on my good old friend Agatha. I still get nightmares about that battle with her from the Red and Blue Weedle video. Fucking evil bitch. And here's her squad. Pretty cool choices. I like the inclusion of Shedinja. I really want to beat Pokemon Fire Red with only Shedinja one day. It would be brutal. And funnily enough, Shedinja is actually up first. And luckily for me, I sent out Felsbrocken, who actually has a move that can hit this jammy git with his Wonder Guard. And yeah, as you would expect, Felsbrocken lays the rocks on Shedinja and then they're dead. But honestly, Wonder Guard is a very cool gimmick ability. Next up is Sableye, and before Sableye can get a hit in, Felsbrocken gets off a critical crunch that kills the Sableye in one shot. Seriously, why couldn't I be this lucky in the rest of the game? Agatha then sent out Gengar, who hits us with a Thunderbolt before we can get a hit in, and it's also critical, so it does half of our health. But in response, Felsbrocken hit Gengar with a crunch that killed the fuck out of him. Proud papa moment, proud papa moment. And she then sent out our good buddy Crobat, who tried to put us to sleep with a hypnosis, but it missed, and Felsbrocken crushed this flying trickster with a rock slide, killing him in one shot. Next up is Misdreavus, who's another trickster, and she hit Felsbrocken with a Perish Song that will cause him to faint in 3 turns. But that don't matter, because Felsbrocken kills this cunt with a single crunch. This is some serious savagery from Gojira. And her last Pokemon is Hypno. Her having Hypno does make sense, they're both creepy as fuck. And before Hypno can get a hit in, Felsbrocken unleashes another crunch that gets this creepy fucker dangerously close to death. And Hypno replies with a hypnosis, putting Felsbrocken to sleep because, of course he does. Better switch Felsbrocken out. I'm scared of what Hypno might do to him while he's asleep. And I sent in Brett to finish this creepy fucker off, and Agatha took the opportunity to use a full restore on her Hypno. And before Brett can get a hit in, Hypno uses a Calm Mind, and then Brett unleashes a Body Slam that takes 3/4 of Hypno's health, and paralyzes her. And because of this paralysis, Brett gets to attack first, and he kills the Hypno with his powerful Blubber. Well, this is going extremely well, isn't it? Just Lance and a Smeg to go. Let's do this. Bring on Lance. And here's his squad. It's pretty much what you would expect from Lance, and that Salamence looks fucking dangerous. And he opens up with that very Salamence, and I opened up with our beautiful Queen Hentaimon, and she uses an Ice Punch on the Salamence that kills him in one shot. Okay, forget what I was saying about Salamence being dangerous. Hentaimon is the real dangerous one here. She is a man-eater. Next up is Gyarados, and I got Hentaimon to use a Shockwave on this big bastard, and it came close to killing him, but he just about survived. And Gyarados used a Thunder Wave in response, which is really fucking annoying. And Lance of course uses a full restore on Gyarados. And Hentaimon again uses Shockwave, and it does the same amount of damage as it did last time. And before Hentaimon can get the killing blow, Gyarados uses an Earthquake, halving Hentaimon's health. But after taking this hit, Hentaimon finally gets the killing blow on Gyarados. And Lance then sent in Aerodactyl. And with Hentaimon paralysed and pretty injured, I sent in the Dino God Felsbrocken. And he takes a double edge on his entrance that takes 1/4 of his health. And before Felsbrocken can get a hit in, Aerodactyl does another double edge that does about the same amount of damage as before. Then Felsbrocken unleashes a Rock Slide, one-shotting the Aerodactyl. That's what true Godzilla power looks like, ladies and gentlemen. The next Pokemon Lance sent out was Charizard, and he slams Felsbrocken with an Earthquake. Oh boy, that was a little bit too close for comfort. Fucking crits. Smash him with rocks for that slight Felsbrocken. Have a critical back, you overrated prick. And next up is Dragonite, and because I don't want a dead Gojira on my hands, I swapped him out for myself. Go Nosepass! This is probably the only time you're going to get used in the Elite Four. And guess what? Dragonite used Hydro Pump. Know me, you must survive! I take it back, Nosepass, you're not useless, please don't die. I can't really blame him for that one, that was my bad. I didn't think it would have fucking Hydro Pump, what the fuck? Great job, Nosepass, you didn't die, so that's good, I guess. And I switched in Rudolph, who's hit with a Hydro Pump. Rudolph is not amused by your Hydro Pump, Dragonite. And in the next turn of combat, Dragonite used the Rain Dance, and Rudolph replied with an Ice Beam, killing the Dragonite. Take that, you bastard. That's for trying to kill the best nose in the game. And his last Pokemon is, surprise surprise, another Dragonite at a slightly higher level. And before Rudolph can murder the Dragonite, it uses a substitute that stops Rudolph's Ice Beam. And the stupid git went for a Focus Punch, and I killed the fuck out of him with an Ice Beam. God damn, Rudolph. You've been pretty damn good in this Elite Four run. Well done, buddy. Well, this is it, my dudes. This is the final battle of the series. Let's have this Smeghead, eh? Here's his squad. Bloody hell, they've certainly beefed up his squad since our last battle, but that don't matter because my squad is going to get revenge for Santana, you fucking asshole. He first sent out Heracross, and I went for Hentaimon because of her amazing amount of coverage. And Hentaimon has a strong opening Psychic that one-shots the Heracross. Well, that's a good start. He next sent out Ampharos, and Hentaimon again gets a one-shot with a Psychic. God damn, she just makes it look easy. And a Smeg then sent out our old friend Houndoom, so I thought I would give Nosepass another chance to be a hero. And she's hit with a crunch on her way in that pretty much cuts her health in half. and before she can get her first attack in, she's hit with another crunch. Yes, nose pass with the rock solid defense. I mean, it's literally all she's good at. And nose pass gets off a rock slide that comes pretty damn close to killing the Houndoom. And because I believe in the heart of the cards, I stuck with nose pass. And as I expected, a Smeg used a full restore on Houndoom and nose pass missed her rock slide, because of course she did. She's still useless. What was I expecting really? She's nose pass. And I thought I would switch in the more reliable Rudolph, who takes a fire blast upon her entrance that barely damages her. And before Rudolph can get a hit in, Houndoom hits her with a crunch, getting her health down to about half. But she gets off a surf that kills Houndoom for the last time. Man, Rudolph, what a star turn at the end here. And next up is Venusaur, so I obviously switched out Rudolph for our Queen Hentaimon. And Venusaur hit her with a Frenzy Plant on her entrance that does about half of her health. And Hentaimon one-shots the Venusaur with a Mighty Psychic. Don't mess with the best tits in the game, okay? And a Smeg sent out a Metagross, and Hentaimon isn't exactly the best matchup for this monster, so I sent in our fire expert, Logan. This is your time to shine, Logan. And Logan manages to avoid a Meteor Mash on his way in, which is very lucky. Lord Bongzilla is clearly shining his light from the heavens. Logan of course outspeeds the Metagross, and he one-shots the Git with a Fire Blast. And this is it, the last Pokemon we have to fight in this run. And it's of course our old friend Jinx. Logan, melt this bitch with your Fire Blast. God damn it, how are you still alive, you bastard? And Jinx replies with a lovely kiss that thankfully misses. When you're gonna learn, Jinx? That move only works on Brett for some reason. And a Smeg of course used the full restore, no surprises there. And Logan again used the Fire Blast, and this time it managed to kill the Jinx. Take that, you creepy fucker. And with that, we are League Champions. Who would have thought that we could take all these buggers down with this motley crew? And the best thing of all is, we didn't lose any Pokemon in the process. All of these legends can retire in glory. But before we celebrate this epic victory, let's take a moment to remember those that we have lost. Bow your heads and put some Fs in the chat. Maybe in another life, honey didn't die. Retro Boy was so awesome, but he too died. Osric died before her time. I still blame myself. Mr. Peter got jacked by a very explodey boy, and it feels like all my children are dead. And it feels like the poker world's cold. Now all my dudes are dead. Booking was taken out by a cunty cat. My boy Rod was taken out by a cheating git. I still miss my snail boy. Fuck Destiny Bond. And the biggest cut of all was losing my demon duck. I reach to the sky and call Bongzilla's name. Take Nose Pass instead. He sucks, and it feels like all my children are dead. And it feels like the poker world's cold. Now that Bongzilla's dead, he is dead, he is dead. Yeah, 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 yeah. All these Pokemon are gone, but not forgotten. Their sacrifices to the cause of beating this game were not in vain. We won this in their honour. And 4 of these Pokemon are named after subscribers, and in honour of them surviving the run, I will name my first 4 Pokemon in the next run after them. Well done, boys. And I just want to take this opportunity to thank you all for the support you've given this series and me. You guys kick ass. And I've honestly really enjoyed making this series. It's been a lot of fun and a lot of heartache as well. Let me know, did you enjoy this series? Do you want me to do another Nuzlocke at some point in the future? I'm going to put a pinned comment down below where you can tell me what Pokemon Journal ROM hack I should Nuzlocke next. I was thinking about doing one in Pokemon Sword or Shield when they come out. Would you guys like that? Let me know on the pinned comment. But other than that, I would really like to do a Nuzlocke in the ROM hack of Pokemon Crystal called Pokemon Crystal Clear. I saw a Picker-Aspray video on it. It looks amazing. But as I said, tell me what you want me to Nuzlocke next. Your opinion matters more to me than what I actually want to do. Anyway, that's it. That's the end of the series. It's been an emotional rollercoaster, and I just want to say I really do have the best subscribers in the world. You guys are fucking amazing, and your comments never fail to bring a smile to my face. Thank you from the bottom of my dark black heart. Thank you for being legendary, and I will see you later.